Good morning, party people. Today we are back with another what I eat in a day video. These are my lazy girl, literally lazy girl, quick on the go meals that are still low carb and healthy. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I do not have time to be cooking up these huge extravagant meals for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I'm trying to make the best choices and eat as clean and low carb as possible. So I have partnered up with Thrive Market to bring you guys this video. You guys know Thrive Market is my favorite online grocery store. They are literally like Whole Foods at Costco prices. You can get such insane deals on all healthy, organic, natural GMO foods. Even things such as these crackers at my local grocery store are like $7, $8, and on Thrive Market they are so much cheaper. I will put the price on the screen. It's insane. So the savings that you can get are amazing. You guys can see the kitchen is right behind me. So if you guys are ready to see how you guys can still reach your goals and lose weight without spending a whole lot of time in the kitchen that you don't have and a whole lot of money that you don't have, then please give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more like this. Let's eat because your girl is hungry. Okay, so we are kicking things off with some breakfast open-faced burritos, which I love because these are low carb as well as high in protein. So it's a really great option. It's very, very filling. So I am just starting out by chopping up some white onion. This is one of my favorite veggies to add. I'm actually preparing these for my scrambled eggs that I'm going to make as part of this. And then I'm also using some yellow bell pepper. You could use any kind of bell pepper or veggies that you want. I'm not like a huge pepper girl, and this is all the pepper I had left and wanted to finish up from the fridge, so I'm going ahead and using this. Once you have your little veggies cut up, then this is what it should look like, and I'm going to be using 3 whole eggs because, like I said, scrambled eggs are a huge part of this. So I just crack these directly into the bowl. So I'm taking the Thrive Market Pink Himalayan Sea Salt and using this to season up my eggs. And then I'm also taking the Spice and Cave Savory Garlic Land Seasoning. This I picked up on Thrive Market and it is delicious if you like garlic, and I use it on literally everything from meat to veggie dishes to anything in between. And you should have a little something that looks all seasoned up like this. I then decided I wanted to add some avocado into the mixture, and this is a little trick I learned from my sister to just scoop out squares of avocado. Took me long enough to realize how to cut an avocado, but you know, I finally got there in 2019. So then I'm just going ahead and adding the veggies that we cut up minus the avocado to the pan till they soften, because I like to do that when I do my scrambled eggs, let the veggies cook a little bit before. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw on our egg mixture right on top of that. And I'm basically going to be scrambling our eggs and setting them aside for later. So for the bread, I am using these Thrive Market organic coconut wraps that you have seen me use before. These are an amazing bread alternative, and you can do them savory and sweet, and they're low carb and low calorie and taste absolutely delicious. I'm obsessed. And then I'm also going to go ahead and spread that with the garlic aioli mayo that I also picked up from Primal Kitchen from Thrive Market. So my coconut wrap, I literally put that to broil on the oven rack for 2 minutes till it was crispy and browned. And I'm just going to go ahead and spread the mayo right on top. I'm going to add a few slices of hot Genoa salami, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the scrambled egg mixture that we made before right on top of that. I'm adding some cheese cubes, our avocado, and then I went ahead at the very end and just decided to top that with some salsa. And boom, you have the most filling, delicious breakfast burrito ever. You could definitely add black beans to this, but I didn't have any in the pantry, but that would be an amazing twist to this Mexican-inspired dish. Honestly, the salami is not Mexican, but I just love it. And now it's time for our lunch. So for our lunch, I'm having something extremely simple, and it's tomato soup. So for lunch, I'm going to be making this Wolfgang Puck organic tomato basil bisque soup. I actually picked this up from Thrive Market, and I love tomato soup. I actually love soup in the winter, but you can see there's 25% less sodium. And the calories are pretty low and the carbs are not too high. So how you make this is the easiest thing. Literally, I just dump the whole soup into a pot like so. I love this soup because it has chunks in it, and you can see it's nice and creamy and thick. And then I basically stir it every so often until it heats up and pour it into a bowl. This soup is so sumptuous and so delicious. I actually have a few more of them. I did decide to use the Simple Mill Smoky Barbecue Cheddar Almond Flour crackers that I also got from Thrive Market to jazz this up a little bit. These are basically 1 gram of carb per cracker, and they have really good ingredients that you can see here. Everything is very whole, and I love it. There are no additives, so I just add a few of those for a little bit of crunch, as well as a few cheese blocks that I put right in the middle that melt down. And you just have the perfect, quick, and easy winter lunch that takes no time at all and is not bad for you. Later on, I decided I wanted to have a treat, and I had Justin's son here, so I made some of these organic Brooklyn salted chocolate chip brownie mix. This is basically like a healthy brownie packet. Move over those ones you find in the grocery store because these taste 10 times better and are 10 times better for you. So literally all you do is add 2 eggs, some olive oil, and a tablespoon of water, and combine that up together. Then I went ahead and added in the brownie packet mixture, the dry mixture, and mixed it all together until it thickened up nicely into that. So here you can see it's halfway through. But I mixed that together until it combined, and I added that directly into an 8-inch brownie pan and spread it out until it looked, oh, this looks so good and so fudgy and so chocolatey. Basically, that's what it's going to look like. All you're going to want to do is pop that into the oven at 350 degrees for 19 to 22 minutes until it bakes, and it should come out a little something like this. This made 16 brownies, so when it cooled, I just cut them up and I sprinkled them with the sea salt that came in the package, and these were phenomenal. The best brownies I've ever had, not gonna lie. For dinner, I wanted to show you guys something that I make quite a lot, my slow cooker barbecue meatballs, and I just haven't showed you guys on my channel how to do it yet. So basically, I'm going to be cutting up bell pepper, I'm cutting up some garlic and some onions. This is a red bell pepper that I'm using, but usually I like to do red, yellow, and orange. I just, again, did not have a lot in the fridge and was using up what I had, so there is not as much as I would have liked. But I just go ahead and chop everything until it looks a little something like this. And then I go ahead and use for this, yes, I'm using frozen meatballs, you guys, into the slow cooker, which you're going to see in a second. So I just add as many as I need, but I make sure my meatballs are lean beef, and it's a lot easier than making your own. So you're just going to want to throw ahead those veggies right in there too. And then I add some low sodium and low carb barbecue sauce as well as low sugar. So I'm using an apple smoked and a hickory smoked just to be a little extra. You could use Worcester sauce too. And then these are the seasonings. I use some black peppercorn, some crushed red pepper, the Spice and Cave seasoning from Thrive Market, and also the Thrive Market pink Himalayan sea salt. Honestly, the garlic seasoning is everything. If you guys get one thing, you need this. So I just add those all in, and then you should have a little something that looks like this when everything is not mixed up. It looks a little disgusting. So I go ahead and just combine everything with a spoon so it's nicely mixed. And then I set the slow cooker to low, put the lid on, and leave that cooking for about 6 hours on low. And when you are done, you have the most tender, juicy, delicious meatballs. Not gonna lie, this is not the day I made them. I've made these a ton. I actually forgot to film the finished product, but this is exactly how they look every time. Something like this, and I just go ahead and serve that with brown rice.